What's up, everyone? It's Karthik at MoneyVest, and I just took a 14-hour flight over from Dubai to Boston, and I just got here last night, and I slept off for the last 12 hours. I was pretty much knocked out. I still am. You can probably see there's gonna be water in my eyes. Jet lag is insane, but I'm gonna try to do this update for all of you guys because it's really, really important. Stocks are just flying off the charts right now. Bitcoin topping over 82,000. I do apologize. There's water coming from my eyes. Anyway, as always, make sure that you drop a like and subscribe to the channel. And also do check out the links down below if you're interested in joining us. Our community is absolutely having a party right now while I'm struggling over here with the jet lag because of Tesla, Palantir, SoFi. They're all just absolutely flying right now. And I'm going to discuss that in this video as well. We also do have inflation numbers coming out this week. And of course, not to mention Bitcoin also hitting a brand new all-time high at well over $82,000. Absolutely incredible. So $82,000 for Bitcoin for the first time post Trump winning the election. One of my ETFs, which I absolutely love, which is IBIT, is up over 7% pre-market. Absolutely crushing it, hitting a new all-time high at over $46 as well. Not to mention, if you come over to stocks like Tesla, it is now at $343, up another almost 7% on the day here. Going to be hitting a new 52-week high. Not to mention Palantir trading up to over $60 right now, up over 3%. And of course, SoFi is also up over 6.5%, trading up to over 13, almost $14 at the moment. So all in all, congratulations to everybody who's been trading or investing in these select few companies. Now, it's not across the board. This is not something that we are witnessing for the entire market. I mean, QQQs right now is also up, but barely 20 basis points only, right? SPY is also up, but barely up over 24 basis points. So this is not broad-based. This is not a rally that we're seeing across the board for every stock. For example, if you come over to Apple, pretty flat. In fact, it's down 39 basis points. Same goes true for Nvidia. It's not really up. It's down about 49 basis points. So like I said in my Friday's market update, this is a market which is very, very stock specific, and everyone's going to have a different experience to what they kind of experience in the market. If you've got Tesla, if you've got SoFi, if you've got Palantir, basically if you're a part of our community at MoneyVest, you're absolutely crushing it. You're having the best time of your life. But if you don't have those stocks, right, and if you don't have some of the big hitters, heavy hitters, like including Robinhood, Kevin mentioned that in our Friday's update, absolutely crushing it. But then if you don't have those stocks, of course, you're having a little bit more of a moderate experience to this market rally after Trump winning the election. Yes, this week is going to be very critical because we also do have inflation numbers coming out. So if you come over to CPI, this right here is when inflation numbers will be released, November 13th. I'll see if I can be live for that, but on Wednesday. So Wednesday, November 13th at 8:30 a.m. Eastern is when we have the CPI numbers coming out. If you come over to our economic calendar, and if you remove for some low and medium impact items, you'll notice this right here is Wednesday, November 13th, and Thursday, November 14th for CPI and PPI. So expectations wise, inflation rate month over month, 0.2%. That's the headline increase. Year over year at 2.6%. So expected to increase a little bit. Energy certainly will have a bit of a role to play. And core inflation, when you strip out food and energy, estimated to be at 3.3% on a year-over-year basis. Month over month expected to increase by 0.3%. So those are the four most important expectations for CPI and PPI numbers. Also, we've got 0.2% expected month over month headline. If I include for some of these other items, initial jobless claims will come out on Thursday. Core PPI month over month at 0.3%. That's the expectations, and Fed Chair Powell is also going to be talking on Thursday at 3 p.m. Eastern. We covered the press conference from last week on November 7th on my birthday, how Jerome Powell pretty much navigated all those questions. Again, not giving away too much, but also staying pretty contained and talking about, the Federal Reserve is in a very, very good position. The economy is in a very good spot with the economy growing, unemployment is staying low, and inflation also trending lower. But we're going to get some more insights on that this week. If inflation really starts to come down, so for example, if core CPI, if you look at over here, core inflation year over year, 3.3, if it actually surprises to the downside, comes down to 3.2, 3.1, or closer to 3%, that on top of the interest rate cuts is going to be even more fuel to the fire to the upside for the markets. I mean, this is literally the definition of some stocks going ballistic. Again, this is not the entire market, so I want to be very clear that you may come over here and take a look at the MoneyVest index. We are nowhere near greed right now. We're not even in the fours yet. Why is that? Because it's very specific stocks. It's very specific stocks. Like I showed you guys, Apple not moving, Amazon not moving, Nvidia not moving. It is really crypto, which is Bitcoin, of course, topping over $82,000. And then, of course, a lot of individual stocks like SoFi, Palantir, Nvidia, Tesla. And if you take a look at Robinhood here, let's take a look at how that stock's doing. Up another 9%, absolutely crushing it to over $33 right now. So stocks are indeed going ballistic, and Coinbase is up 16% right now, absolutely crushing it, and going literally to the moon. I think it might be coming up to its previous highs of 366 from back in November 2021. So this is a very, very stock specific market. Don't confuse it with the overall market, because I do see a lot of comments talking about this market being below the top of rally here, very, very overextended and overbought, and this is going to be leading to some type of a massive correction or pullback. Sure, it can definitely do that, but it's not there yet. I mean, we're not in the greed or euphoria zone. And if you take a look at the S&P right now, 6,000 is most likely where it's going to open up today. It's going to be a brand new all-time high. And yes, we're getting up to those hotter levels of where I would, definitely be cautious. But it is very, very stock specific. It's a lot of individual stocks that are moving on this post-Trump winning the election rally. Inflation numbers are going to be very, very important this week. As I mentioned, CPI, PPI coming out on Wednesday and Thursday. And Chairman Jerome Powell is also going to be talking on Thursday. So join our community if you want to get access to everything. And by the way, let's just go over to some earnings as well. So if you come over to earnings, we do have companies like Home Depot, Shopify, Sea Limited, Kava, Rocket Mortgages, Occidental, Spotify, Cisco, Disney, Applied Materials, Alibaba, BJ's. These are all companies that are reporting earnings this week. This is the earnings week for this particular week, the earnings calendar. So those are going to be also very important for company specific numbers. But that's all I've got for you today. If you want to join us, link's going to be down below. A couple more spots left for the month of November. There is going to be a 16% annual discount that gives you access to the entire MoneyVest website, options portfolio updates, everything's going to be included. And for Veterans Day, we're offering a 70% discount, coupon code VET70. That's going to give you a 70% off for all individual courses as well as all bundles that are going to be available with the link down below. We'd love to have you on board. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. As always, happy investing. I'll see you all on the other side. Take care.